Terrible. So it prompted me to do this reading, and I asked before I did this reading. I asked the angels for guidance, for clearance, and for any perspective about what is going on. So I'm going. Hi everyone, welcome back to No Light Tarot. My name is Holly. So grateful to have you all. Let's get into this reading. This reading is going to be a little different, and I kind of feel called to do it. Check out my memberships. I have one. You get this video commercial free. I'm doing this because I stopped covering kind of like true crime stuff. But a few days ago, I had a dream. I'd say like 3-4 days ago, I had a dream that somebody was kicking me. I was a young girl. I resembled who I believed to be Celeste. I was in her body, and two men were kicking me. One of the people that was kicking me looked like David, the recording artist, well, D4 VD. And he was joined by a man, and the last kick offed me. So I woke up, obviously, because it was a nightmare. I just couldn't believe it. It was around 4 a.m. I woke up and I was like, oh my gosh. I wrote it down in my notes on my phone, and I wrote down what happened, because I was like, a lot of the time I have dreams that come true, or I've been able to pick up energies through my dreams. So I really strongly believe that something happened to Celeste. I actually hadn't even really thought about it, and I was considering doing a reading on it, and literally the night that I put up that post where I said, should I do a live about Celeste, that was the night that I had that dream. So I feel like the energies, spirit, archangels, so forth, are trying to tell me to do this reading. So that's why I'm going to do this. This is a one-off, because I don't believe in connecting with certain spirits. It can be kind of dangerous. But I feel as though I'm meant to do this reading. I really, really do. Because in the dream, I was wearing blue jeans. I never wear jeans, so I know it wasn't me. And I had curly hair, because when I did this, her hair was dark and curly. And the guy that was kicking me was David. And I was on the floor. It was either a wooden floor or it was terracotta tiles. So some of you, if you're interested in the case and you've been studying it, maybe it was like a kitchen floor. The kitchen was far away, and I was lying on the floor. Terrible. So it prompted me to do this reading, and I asked before I did this reading. I asked the angels for guidance, for clearance, and for any perspective about what is going on. So I'm going to use the Muse Tarot for this, and I'm so sad about her. It's really, really sad. Every time I see something about it, I get so emotional, because I remember when I was 12, and I feel like I have empathy for her parents, but everybody around her, all the adults, could have done a better job at protecting her. So with Awakening, I get that she was at that age where she felt like she was becoming a woman. She felt like she could kind of give attitude. I think in the dream, I remember that I was her, and I was fighting with him. I was like telling him off, and he was like, enough. And then he started like attacking me, and then kicking me to the point where I was on the floor. That was the dream. That's when I woke up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is a lot. I don't know if it's happened for real, but I strongly believe it to be true. And I think and now that I'm remembering, they did say she had kind of like an attitude with her neighbors. Doesn't mean she should have gotten attacked, but I really can see her thinking, believing. When you're in your early teens, you start to think, I'm a woman, I can do this. I'm kind of so sad. I don't even know the verbiage to use in this video, because I don't want to be insensitive. Because I empathize completely with her, and she should still be alive. So with King of Cups, in the traditional deck, this is the King of Cups. I see very strongly that She gave he made her promises, lots of promises. And I saw terrible. They did a live together, right? In the live, he was calling her, he was manipulating her. That's why anytime people try to manipulate me, when I get that energy of manipulation, and I know she was too young, I'm just saying for all of us to look at, because really the people around her should have been protecting her from him, but it seems like they already knew. Um, so sad, and I don't think that there were any help either. So sad. So with Three of Swords, I think she had found out about another woman or another girl, because she was a girl, she wasn't a woman, and that's what they were fighting about. And then that's when he was like, "Shut up!" In the dream, he said, "Shut up, B word, shut up, just shut up." And she was like going in, like I was her in the dream, and I don't usually get angry like that. That's why I know it wasn't me. I would never attack anybody. I mean, not attack, but like scream in somebody's face like that. She was screaming, like in the dream, I was screaming in his face. I've never ever done that before. So I strongly am inclined to believe that it was her. Even the voice, the pitch of the voice was very young, and I was really short in the dream. I strongly believe in that dream I was Celeste. Celeste, yeah, see her finding out about another girl. He might have tried to make her jealous. It's just so horrible. The Hierophant, Knight of Wands, Three of Wands. That's when people try to make me jealous. I was actually telling a friend this. Anytime somebody tries to make me jealous, I leave. And I know she was very young. I'm just saying in general, leave if you can, because they want to see the bad side in you. And relationships like that are not worth having. So let's see if he's going to be who. If he's going to find out, because I strongly believe he did it. Let's see what's going to happen to him. Wow. He's going to say that he was in love with her. She manipulated him. It's going to come out. I think he might even get arrested in the springtime of 2026. He's going to come out and say, "Oh yeah, I loved her. She used me, and I'm focusing on myself. I should like make her out. He's the victim. Terrible. Really, really terrible. Oh gosh, really, really awful. And may she rest in peace. It's really so horrible that this whole situation happened, and I have nothing else to say other than I hope justice is brought to him, because I strongly believe, and my intuition is telling me it was him. So that's what I have for you guys. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.